Hi, everyone. It's Linda G, kind of looking a mess. I am a contractor over here today, and he's fixing the bathroom that I never did anything to. It's the main bathroom, Jeff's bathroom, and putting in new stuff because it was kind of rinky-dink. But I wanted to work on other things, so I put a lot of money in other things. So now I'm putting a little money in the bathroom. We're not changing the tile or anything, so that'll save a lot of money. So, but I've been not able to move around because I've been waiting on him. And then he left and he didn't leave the shower curtain up. And even though it's empty, no sinker, but the toilet's still there, I put the shower curtain up because, Jeff he'd be upset if he has to use my shower. He don't like doing that stuff. He likes things the way they are. He don't like change. Okay, whew, so Massie lost, but did you guys see the numbers? It's plain as the nose on my face that this was a theft, theft, theft. They were talking about the big drop of ballots. That was unprecedented, never happened before. All of a sudden, this guy gets like over 150,000 ballots within an hour. And the other thing is apparently, and I haven't double checked this, so if I'm wrong, let me know, entertainment purposes only. The little congratulatory thing they had for the Republican, they were showing like sparse, maybe 20, 30 people. But Massie was packed, even though he lost. Everybody came out for him. So remember his cards. Somebody told me, Linda, how you asked the question was how is Massie going to feel? I hope I'm saying his name right. And I saw the 10 of cups with the 3 cups. So he's celebrating, he's happy. And let me tell you something, you guys, he's got a game plan going on. He's not going to announce it. He's probably going to do a lot of stuff with the Epstein thing. And Trump is so unbelievably stupid. He must have realized look what Cassidy's doing now. He's voting on the Republicans, the Democratic side. There's another one that's very mad at him because he's saying he doesn't want him. And the guy, he picked Paxton over the guy. Oh, yeah. By the way, I don't think Paxton's going to win the primary. That's my hit, but But I appreciate you guys watching to see what we say. Massie was stolen. I'm telling you right now, Massie was stolen. And he was feeling pretty comfortable too. He just didn't realize they were going to falsely drop 150,000. Now, apparently Elon Musk's girlfriend is giving the truth. Remember, we saw this. And I apologize to you guys because I could have swore she won. And that's what makes me think if the cards are saying they're going to win and they don't, is it untoward? Is there something? And I remember thinking, I mean, we witnessed it. She packed the crowds in. She didn't have to pay anybody to come. But he paid people in it that he couldn't pack them in. So, oh yeah, they're teaching him a lesson, you guys. They went on vacay. Do they get paid while they take their Memorial Day vacation for a week or so? They went vacay, and yeah, we'll get back to it. He's steaming. And he's talking trash about his own people. Bad move. Bad move. So I don't know if you guys watched Lawrence O'Donnell, but a very good constitutional attorney was there. I could see his face, and I normally say his name. Weingart. He wears glasses. He's been on the show a lot. He said this whole thing with giving money to these people in a slush fund, he said it can very easily be fought when the new administration comes in. They'll call it, of course, it doesn't look like the new administration is going to change it. Looks like the whole deal is going to just drop. But they call it collusion. It was a collusion deal. Like he can't get what he was at Weinberg, I think is his name. He was saying that this whole thing that you can't check my IRS. No, it was collusion. And so they're going to be able to say, nope, we're going to check. The IRS can go back and check all your stuff. Yeah, he thought he was really going to be swipe. He's a punk. He's a punk. You could sit there and watch him steal the mail off your porch, and he'd sit there and deny it. So anyway, by the way, my sister's feeling much. She looks great. She's in good spirits. Her arm is in a cast, but she's not struggling. She's able to sleep. Um, she has to take Ubers and stuff, but she's very happy. She's going to get a new cast on the 22nd. They really want to keep the arm immobile. I guess there's something to do with elbows that can get pretty messed up. But I got my mail. And oh my God, look at this. Look at this. My little precious baby. Isn't that just adorable? Look at my little Jack. He's such a good boy. Jack and Lulu. In Ireland, where I planned on taking them. So this was from Lindsay Allison. And she has a site called BarkinghamPetPhotography.com. Barkingham Pet Photography, www.barkinghampetphotography. And these are just beautiful. And I guess I can do other dogs. This is her little dog right here. Isn't that adorbs? So Barkingham. And then I got this one. Isn't that just adorable? My little precious. She never quite looked that good, but yeah, they got the good pictures when her eyes were still bright. Towards the end, when she was getting sick, you could tell. And then I got this beautiful paw prints in the sunshine. And it's a little crystal that you hang. Paw prints in the sunshine. And I can't begin. I wrote everybody. If I get a UPS package, though, it doesn't have your name and address. It's the UPS address. I got a new cup. Cheers. Love y'all. And this is Clean Up Your Life. This is from Wendy LaRue. And she talks about cancer and her journey. Clean up your life. I did. I got rid of my ex-husband. Shoot. That's how you clean up your life. You know what I'm saying? And then I got these books from a lovely lady. She's very with it as far as she's extremely higher than me. She, her name is Michelle Michelle. And she talks about emotions are a magnetic renaissance of your own creation story. And she's got these books. Volume 1 is the wavelength of your pure intention. This is some heavy duty stuff, I'm going to tell you right now. This book is meant to teach you the importance of energy frequency of love. And that's the truth. And it's hard, especially, there's a lot of, myself included, people out there had a misinterpretation of love because the ones who were supposed to love us beat us, It was weird. Kids can love unconditionally, but they're very confused when the parents are, could treat you like why are you here? And then the second, volume 2 is equality. Many are constantly seeking to manifest peace and harmony. In order to have peace and harmony, you must understand the universal truth and knowing of equality. This is some good books. I'm going to definitely indulge. And the third volume is the Equity of Love. The book guides the readers on an exploration of the inner triggers that tether you to suffering based on unintentional forced knowledge of limitation through the judgments that bind you. And this is so true. And the other real important factor that I always bring up, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't think, oh, shouldn't I be feeling this here? Or shouldn't I be doing this here? Or where is this? Or where is that? Don't overthink it, guys. And then I got, you were here before. Why are you here now? Barbara Piskett. I think she's written other books too. She's asking me for my feedback. Beautiful. I get a lot of sharing of the books. Then I got Mid-Planet, Rachel. She sent me a stone that helps repel negative energy. And then she sent me, I think these are earrings. You guys are just too generous. Some earrings. And then, what's this? Oh, I got some other earrings here. That wasn't from her though. I can't remember who this is from. Sorry, you guys. I opened up a whole bunch and wrote a lot of thank yous today. Did I show you guys Audrey Steele's To Die For? To Die For is a harrowing look into the life of a narcissist who refuses to take accountability for the damage she inflicts. Oh, there's a lot of those people around. And then book 7 in the Mystic Bay series, Joy Sharp. I don't know. I might have showed this one already. I got so many things. I got so many books to read. Okay, you guys. So this was cool. Okay, so now let's get down to brass tacks. Let's talk about, I just love these pictures. I got to get that sunshine off of them though. There we go. They're right over. And then I got a big picture by my bed of Lulu and Jack. And you can, it's huge picture, so Lulu's eyes are like glistening. I haven't seen Lulu really, but you know, I think my other dog Lucci took several months before, so it's been over a month. Okay, you guys, so this won't be a long one. I want to see if Andrew Weiss's statement about treating this slush fund. Well, no, let's not even go there. I get a feeling the slush fund is a no-go, just like I get a feeling the ballroom. They are pissed off. They, you know, how dare you work against your own people? So they're like saying, eat dirt. That's what I'm feeling. And he can bitch and complain. Somebody's trying to tell him. And now I think he's talking about Bobert being a, you know, fraud. I mean, look at what he did to MTG, his buddy. He threatened to kill her son. Entertainment purposes only. But apparently she said that. She told everybody. How are you going to feel when your son's found? I was like, whoa. So this guy thinks he's a gangster. But he's about ready to get a taste of his own medicine. So first thing I want to ask is about the slush fund. And by the way, the police officers are filing a lawsuit. So tell me what's going to happen with the lawsuit or with this slush fund. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Karmic Star being watched over, dead in the water. Oh, I love it. I love it. I think he's going to be able to do that tower or something. I can't remember what it was. He's going to be able to, somebody just said he can do that, but he's limited. Um, and he was telling everybody on the news, it don't matter. We've got personal money coming in. No, you don't. People are done with you. People are done with you. Um, he's not going to get it through, you guys. He's not going to get it through. It's not going to happen. He's screaming and yelling, and he's complaining. Did you hear who's his attorney that was having that was being questioned? What's his attorney's name? I can see him. Hold on one second. Let me look it up. Todd Blanche. And by the way, Todd Blanche was kicking and screaming in that meeting. You can't stop that. You've got to give him that money. He needs that money. And he was just really put out that they said, yeah, nah, we don't think we're going to do it. You can't. No, you can't. The president needs that money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to happen. Now, how about will Todd Blanche actually become the Attorney General? I'm hearing no, but let's double check. Will Todd Blanche become the Attorney General? I see Trump mad at him, thinking it's his fault. That is so, he blames everybody. That's a narcissist. Todd Blanche become the Attorney General. So prayers for my sister and prayers for Julie and Dennis. Dennis is going through a little rough patch, so if you guys can pray for him, I'll do prayers this weekend. And then also for Karen Conroy. She was in a lot of pain, and I'll text her tonight. Well, Todd Blanche, nope, can't do it. Picking up the pieces. Can't do it. He really wants it, but look, he's stuck. Trump is gonna get mad and say that he caused the flux, like he's the reason that they didn't get what they wanted. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, yeah, I felt no just now. I heard no. If he was able to get this thing through with the slush fund and all that, maybe. But I feel Trump is furious and he's blaming everybody. Now let's look at the ballroom. Now there's somebody in the Senate, and one of the senators did a show last night with Lawrence, and he was giggly. He was so excited because they presented something to somebody that oversees this stuff. She's been in office forever. Trump wants to fire her, but he can't. And she said, no, you can't allocate money for this. This had to go through a process. What the hell are you guys doing? You can't just take it upon himself. You know, courts have already told him, rebuild what you tore down. You have no right. And he just plain doesn't listen. He doesn't care. Can't be talking to me. And then today Trump said something, well, I guess we'll just build it without the abilities to protect the army and protect it. Yeah, F you. No, no, no. A lot of work, a lot of heartache. I don't see, I'll look at him. First, let's do this. Look at this. Dead in the water, struggling. He wanted that big, beautiful ballroom. Oh, he's going to be furious. He's going to blame everybody for this. How dare you? Look at this. He's like somebody threw swords in his back. How could you do this to me? Because you were not a very nice man. You got to be nice. You got to ask nicely. You got to act. He didn't present the United States of America. Then also, I'm not worrying about the troubles with American people and their finances. I need my big, beautiful ballroom. Yeah, it's not very good. Okay, so Angel Line of Mercy. Do you want my peoples to know anything coming up? Massie, look, let's look at the damage Massie's going to do. Can you give us a 411 on the damage Massie's going to do? We can't be gleeful about it, but yeah, we will be gleeful about it. Can you tell me about? Here we go. He's going to do it with a passion too, but he's not all out there announcing things. He's doing stuff behind closed doors. He's taking away money from Trump. He knows this thing was stolen. He might even file a lawsuit. There might be something coming up where he can prove it was stolen. Yeah, he has to shower anytime he has to work around even the Trumpsters around him. You know, the other thing, can I tell you? The other thing is that when people worked against Trump, then everybody turned their backs on him, you know, like Lindsey Graham and stuff. But it's getting less and less because people are agreeing with him. But the outcome is his son, which is the truth will be told. And this is a judge. So I think he's going to take this before court. There might be a big deal coming out, and now they're going to say, now we found out this, and now we got to investigate it. So now Trump's not going to have his person in because they're going to say we might have to do another vote. Ooh, it's going to be something, you guys. Okay, so tell me what's coming up for us till the end of the month. And I'll be on tomorrow with Violetta. We'll see what she says. Somebody wrote, and it's a good person, saying they're wondering if really the Democrats are going to take the House and the Senate because, you know, there's not very good Demo. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But they're still going to win. They're still going to win. I don't know how I know that, um but after we get in the office, we're going to take out a lot of these Democrats too. Anybody that was like Schumer. So Trump's rate has gone down to 31%. He'll be in the 20s like George Bush. Anything for next week? Geez, we're almost at the end of May. Girl, it's flying by. So May, June, July, August, September, October, and the first, 2nd of November. So it's only like 5 months away. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, something unexpected. We are worried about Ebola and all this stuff, but it's showing that there's some energy working around it, kind of protecting us. I don't know how many times in my life I've heard about an Ebola outbreak, but it doesn't seem to move. The devil is still ruling us. We've got the 10 of Cups in our house, which means there is some good news coming up. The karmic star, which is well-being, passion. There's a woman upside down here. She's telling the truth and she's being crucified. I wonder if that's the Elton's baby's mama. She's coming out and telling the truth. And in fact, aren't they having her sit down and talking to her right now? Oh, yeah, she's telling the truth. But they're really going to try to crucify her, if that makes any sense. No, they're not talking to her. Sorry. They're talking to the assistant to Epstein that was essayed also. And she came out with the truth. They're talking to her. But this lady, I see that they want to talk to her, but I'm feeling her hiding. All this is going to come out. I don't want you guys to worry. We can talk about this till we're blue in the face. Thomas Massie won. I don't know why I just heard that again. It's very obvious. He had 20 people. The other guy has 20 to 30 people at his celebratory thing. Come on. Okay, you guys. Well, this is a short one. I just wanted to touch bases. Plus, I'll be on tomorrow with Violetta, and we love you guys. I shall catch you. Thank you guys all for the gifts. It's just overwhelming. You guys are rocking it. Cheers.